Welcome to Hope Happenings. This show is made possible by Channel 3 and the Hope Center. Our annual Handbags for Hope event was a huge success. And
yes, it was.
We want to share some pictures.
It was so much fun.
Yeah, and so we packed the house.
We did. We want to say a huge thank you to Baptist Temple and Pastor Tim Billups. They were able to accommodate all of us, all 300 plus, the workers and everyone else that came to be a part of Handbags for Hope. They allowed us to use the venue in their gym, their kitchen, a lot of options there, and we fit everyone comfortably, and it was a packed house, and it was so much fun. Everyone just really enjoyed themselves.
So we have a few candid shots of the crowd. We were in their gym, and so you can see that it was wall to wall. There's Miss Louise playing the odd and even game, and man, she has her concentration face on.
Yes, so does Joyce.
Yeah.
She's ready too.
Yeah, and so you can see the table sitters there, and those had corporate sponsor names on them, and that's a good shot of the crowd. And of course, we had the purses in the middle there, and we replenished throughout the night as people would bingo and win. And so we do want to say, oh my goodness, we had some fabulous door prizes, and you can see the size of the crowd. And so for us to have so many door prizes, we played 20 rounds of bingo, and we had, I think, 24 or 25 door prizes. So after every round, they had a chance to win a door prize. And so we want to say thank you to those people that donated door prizes, and they are Warm Glow, J.C. Penney's, Foxy Cuts, and Reedman's Flowers. We also want to say thank you to our 2017 corporate sponsors. As I had mentioned in the previous pictures, you could see the table sitters on the table, and that was their recognition. And then Tim Billups through the night would mention their name, and so they got a lot of credit mentions. And for their sponsorship amount, they reached at least 300 people, because we had over 300 at the event. Of course, we're mentioning them on Channel 3 as well as our local radio station. Yes. So that's a lot of bang for your buck.
It is.
So I want to tell you who our corporate sponsors are. They are Mac Machine and Metalworks, Cindy Bernzott State Farm, Caring Services, Heritage House, Weber Fraley Law, Meridian Health, Fayette Regional Health System, Dot Foods, First Baptist Church, Reed Health, Parsley Properties, Carrie and Lori Hardy, and Williams and Keckler CPA.
Well, I mentioned this in our last show, and I want to mention it again, and we'll probably talk about it throughout the year.
We will.
But this is our celebration year. We're celebrating 20 years with the Hope Center being a part of this community, and we are so excited. We are looking for 50 new donors to be a part of this celebration. If we get more than 50 donors, that's even a perk for us.
Right.
And so we are looking for 50 donors to be a support for the Hope Center and give $20 on the 20th of each month to celebrate our 20th birthday. Notice that I said birthday, not anniversary. That's because we are all about birthdays at the Hope Center. We are pro-life, pro-family organization, and we just want to celebrate everyone that comes into the Hope Center, and so we'd like for you to be a part of that. It is easy to donate. You can mail a check to us at 531 North Central Avenue, Suite 6, or you could drop it off at the Hope Center. We also accept credit cards, so you can call in and give us your credit card information, or you can donate on our website at hopecenterconnersville.com.
Well, coming up next, we're going to be back in our Hope Kitchen. We haven't been in our kitchen for a while, so I'm excited. We're going to make some spring treats, and we'll meet you right back here soon. The Hope Center would love to partner with you. I'm always looking for people who believe in Hope's mission. 19 years later, our mission continues to be to provide physical, emotional, and spiritual support while empowering individuals and families to make life-affirming decisions. I would love to meet one-on-one with you to explain all of Hope's services. Any monthly gift given will bring hope to our community. Remember, hope can change everything. Welcome back. We're in our Hope Kitchen today, and my goodness, we have a spread. We are for real cooking today. So I'm going to go ahead and start us off. I'm going to do ham and cheese sliders for you today, as well as an ambrosia fruit salad. But I'm going to go ahead and start with the ham and cheese sliders before my butter sets up. So I've already split the rolls. It's just Hawaiian rolls, and if you don't like the Hawaiian rolls, you can just use regular dinner rolls. So I've already split those, and I've put the mayonnaise on the top. And what we want to do is take whatever kind of meat you like. If it's ham, if it's turkey, you just build them the way that you like them. So we're going to go ahead and stack these with your choice of meat. I would say thin is best because then you can layer them easier and bend it however thick that you want it to be. All right, so then we're going to do Swiss cheese. If you don't like Swiss cheese, you build them however you like them. You make these a lot for parties at your house, don't you, Marla?
Oh yeah, they're really good. Everybody loves them.
I'm going to put my cheese on crossways so that hopefully every bite has a little bit of cheese in it.
They're great for any kind of get-together because they're easy and everybody likes them, and they're just like the finger-sized food. And yeah.
I won't blame my kids for getting in my cheese. I'm a little short there, but it's okay. And so then after you put the ham and the cheese on, you just can put your toppers back on. Now this recipe calls for you to smash down. Do you smash yours down?
A little bit, yeah.
And so the first time I was like, what? That seems wrong. But I think it's so that the sauce will absorb a little bit better. Yeah. And so you really want to smush them down in there. If you don't want to do it, can't bring yourself to do it, it's against your upbringing, then don't do it. But so then what I've done is I've went ahead and melted the sauce together, and it's separated a little bit here. But the sauce would be a half a cup of butter, half a tablespoon of mustard. Now my daughter really doesn't like mustard, so we don't always put a lot in, or I just don't tell her. And 1 tablespoon of onion powder and a half a teaspoon of the Worcestershire sauce. And so we're just going to pour that over. Now I'm going to be honest, I can't do a lot of the poppy seeds because it just doesn't sit well. It makes me a little bit ill. So I didn't put quite as many, but I do think that they add to the flavor. Do you put poppy seed in yours?
Yeah, I do.
So then after you finish this part, what you want to do is cover them with foil and let them sit about 10 minutes. This will allow the sauce to kind of soak in. And then you'll cover them with the foil. You'll put them in the oven. You'll bake them about 10 minutes and take the foil off and bake them another 2 to 3 minutes. And so they are super good.
They are.
Through the magic of television, I have one that's already made. And so you can see that the sauce kind of soaks in a little bit, and these have been sitting a little bit, but usually the cheese is pretty stringy and gooey and yummy goodness. So, I'm ready for lunch.
It's delicious.
Yes. And so then moving on, we'll go to our ambrosia fruit salad. Now what I like about these things, everybody's Easter dinner doesn't necessarily look alike. So maybe you don't want to fix a big ham or a big dinner because you have people coming in at all different times, and all that stuff's hard to keep warm.
Yeah.
And so if you prefer to make the ham and cheese sliders or the fruit salad, all of this stuff is simple. It's on the go. They can warm it as they come in, and it doesn't have to be a big to-do, right? So just simplify and enjoy your family. The ambrosia fruit salad, you can kind of customize this and build it however you want, whatever fruit that you want. As you can see, I just got cans of pineapple tidbits. I have mandarin oranges and fruit cocktail. I went ahead and drained those a little bit because we don't want it to be too soupy.
Right.
And I have those mixed together here. And so what I'm going to do is take vanilla yogurt. Just kind of coat that. I did also have the thought that you probably could do vanilla pudding.
Oh, that'd be good.
If you're not a yogurt person, you can always do mean, seriously, you can't go wrong with vanilla pudding, right?
Right. It would create the same consistency, I'm sure, just
It
a little
would.
bit different flavor.
Yeah. I also put some red grapes in here. Now, this recipe that I have says that you could put an apple or bananas or things like that in there, but I think you have to realize that you're going to have to be quick with those because those will turn brown. And so I chose not to do that today. It also calls for a half a cup of shredded coconut. I'm not a fan of coconut, but I'm going to be obedient and follow the recipe. And I know that we're feeding John and Justin today, and I know that John likes coconut, so I'm loading you up, buddy.
Yeah, I could pass on coconut as well. I think it's the texture for me.
Right. Well, I'm going to put a little bit of it in there, and you and I can pick it out later.
It looks delicious.
Yes, and also the reason we drain some of the liquid off of the canned fruit, I really don't want my marshmallows to sit in a bunch of liquid because I don't want them to get mushy and gooey. I want them to have the firm texture, and so you don't want to have too much liquid in there. It does call for a cup of marshmallows, and I mean, seriously, marshmallows are a good filler for anything.
They are.
So there you go. So you can leave this in a big, nice, pretty bowl. If you have a glass bowl or something Eastery or, spring, whatever you're taking it to. Or I think you could probably put it in those clear cups and just make individual things. And then, if they're grabbing their ham and cheese slider and their fruit cup, they can take it on the road with them, or they can go outside if Easter is a nice day, and just be portable.
Yeah, and it is a nice spring salad.
It is.
Summer and spring salads, those are all really good, and
Right.
and that is a really good one. That one tends to make it to a lot of family functions of ours too, and
Right.
so
Yeah.
it goes over very well.
Yeah. So, my goodness, you have an amazing spread over here. What you got?
We are going to make a BLT dip, veggie dip, and this is really also a spring dessert or a appetizer, I guess I would say, for family functions or wherever you want to go. Take it to an event, a cookout, and it goes well with veggies or crackers, whichever you would prefer. And so I already have in my bowl 8 ounces of cream cheese. And I've also mixed that with 1/4 of a cup of mayonnaise just to get it started. And the cream cheese you'll want to sit out a little bit so it softens because it is a little bit hard to stir if it's fresh out of the fridge. And so you want to set that out for a little bit and then get it nice and soft and mix that with the mayonnaise. And then you're also going to mix it with 1/4 of a cup of sour cream. So I'll go ahead and put my sour cream in here. And this is a gluten-free dessert or a gluten-free dip. It's also a somewhat healthy dip depending on the products that you use. I chose to use all organic because our family is really working hard on eating healthier. And so I did organic mayonnaise. It's actually EVOO. Based mayonnaise, and then sour cream is organic as well. And so you're just going to mix all of that together and get it nice and mixed up. Make sure there's no clumps of sour cream in there. And then you're going to put in shredded cheese, and you can use whatever shredded cheese that you would prefer, whatever your favorite is. And you're going to put in about 1/4 of a cup. And I love cheese, so I tend to go over a little bit of 1/4 of a cup because cheese is my favorite. So
I was just standing there thinking everything that we make has gobs of cheese in it.
Yes.
Every time we cook, we have something that has cheese.
oh, cheese goes with everything.
Right.
Okay, so I just put the cheese in, and then I'm going to mix in bacon. And they were making fun of me earlier because we use turkey bacon at our house. We don't use regular bacon because we're trying to go on the healthy side. And so you're going to, I fried up, I think I did 8 strips of bacon. And so you're going to put about half in there and mix that up as well.
Now, did you fry that bacon or did you bake it?
I actually, I have a stoneware from Pampered Chef, and I bake it, or I cook it in the microwave,
Okay.
and bake it through in the microwave.
I have recently been baking bacon in the oven
Yeah.
at 350 for 20 minutes, and I just turn it halfway through, and it is amazing.
It works really well, and you don't have to deal with all the grease and
Right.
everything that you get when you're frying it, and the splatters all over your walls and all
Right.
of that. And I'm gonna dump in some smoked paprika. You want to use about a half of a teaspoon, I think, is what you want to use in here. And so you'll just want to dump in some paprika. It just gives, the smoky paprika gives it an extra flavor that goes along with the bacon. You can use regular paprika, but for this, it does help with the taste with the smoky paprika. Then you're going to put in 1 teaspoon of onion powder. And you're going to put in also 1 teaspoon of minced garlic. And we love garlic at our house. We use
me
it.
too.
I cook a lot with garlic. And you're going to mix all of that together. Okay, once you get that mixed together, you'll find a dish to put it in, and you can use a pie dish, you can use a plate, whatever works best. I just had I had this dish here, so let me make sure I get it in the camera. And you're gonna just put it in the dish. Once you get that in there, you're going to spread it out, and then you want to top it with your bacon, the rest of your bacon that you have left over, and shredded lettuce.
Yum.
And then also some tomatoes you put on top there. And get them all out. And then you can decorate the plate if you want and put the vegetables around the edges of them like this, or you can put the vegetables on something else, whatever you would choose to do. And there's your dip for the appetizers for your
Looks so good.
for your events that you go to.
That looks so good.
Okay, the next thing that I have, let me move some of this out of the way here. The next thing that I have is a fun kids treat. This is more along the lines of an Easter treat, and I have to say that we enjoy doing things like this for Easter and getting ready and preparing everything for Easter and having fun with the kids. They enjoy doing things like this. And so we are going to make little Easter eggs, Easter nest, and we used the Peeps. And I grabbed M&Ms that looked like Easter eggs with the peanut butter inside. I love peanut butter,
so
and
good.
so I grabbed those. And you're going to make little nest. And so what I did was I just made Rice Krispies. And so you get a box of Rice Krispie treats, or the Rice Krispie cereal, and you mix that with butter, 4 tablespoons of butter, and then also a bag of mini marshmallows. You put the whole bag in. You melt that all in the pot. And then you can use any tray you want. I have a brownie tray and then also a muffin tray. And so you could put those in there in your muffin tray and let it set up. Depending on how sweet you want things, you can put some icing on the inside of your nest here. And then you want to put your eggs inside of your nest. And then you top it with, let me get this here, a Peep. And there is your little Easter dessert fun for the kids to make. You could even prepare these ahead of time, and then if you have an event to go to and you have a lot of kids at your family function like we do, you could take these ready and then just let the kids put them together
Right.
themselves. And it just gives them
So
something
fun.
to do, and then they get to eat it when they're finished decorating. And so it's a lot
Right.
of fun.
That is adorable.
Yeah.
I think we've prepared quite an Easter spread for us today.
Yes.
We have the dip, we have the sliders, we have the fruit salad, and we have the Peeps Nest.
Yes, we are ready
So-
for Easter.
Right. And it was like, quick, we're on it. This
Yes.
is like the easiest Easter dinner ever.
It was. So we hope
Yes.
that you enjoy making some of these fun treats. And if you do have any fun treats that you know of that you've made in the past, please send them to us. We'd love to hear what you've made for Easter.
Yes, and thank you for watching us today. We hope that you will make these recipes and give us feedback on our Facebook page. And then don't forget to listen to us live every Tuesday morning around 9:05, 9:10 on our local radio station, which is KMIX 106.9. Thank you for watching Hope Happenings, and you can visit our website at hopecenterconnorsville.com.
Remember, hope can change everything.